What makes quantum computers quantum is not their hardware, it's the logic they run on, the rules of quantum mechanics. And that has many consequences that are not intuitive at all. For example, that quantum computers can calculate everything at once, but cannot output it. And the reason for that is how quantum computers store information and how accessible this is. Quantum computers operate not with bits, but with quantum states called qubits. States consist of two things: basis states or eigenstates and amplitudes. Whenever you measure a quantum state, what you get is one random eigenstate, and with qubits that is 0 or 1. Each basis state has an amplitude, a number that tells you how likely it is to get this outcome. More specifically, the norm squared of each amplitude is the respective probability. So when measuring this state, for example, you have a 70% chance to get 0 and a 30% chance to get 1. This state has a 50-50 probability for either result, and so on. And the amplitudes are so important because all the information about the state is contained in them. A quantum computer can compute every outcome for every input at the same time and will store this in the amplitudes of its qubits. But the catch is that you cannot measure amplitudes. Whenever you measure a qubit, you'll get 0 or 1, an eigenstate. To find out what the probabilities are, which in turn allows you to deduce what the amplitudes are, you need to do statistics. You need to perform a lot of measurements. For example, the outcome for the 50-50 state from before would be this. But it could also be this or this. And you will always have some fluctuations because every single result is random and all that you get is just statistics over a lot of random single results. It's very much like tossing a coin and just counting how many heads and how many tails came up. Therefore, you have to repeat the measurements several times, and this means you have to repeat the calculation several times. And the more complex your state is and the more qubits it has and the more precise you need the outcome to be, the more repetitions you need. And that's why, even though quantum computers can compute all the results at once, they just cannot output them. Subscribe for more quantum computing.